Having a Dutch. Let's go ahead and I've got a little bit left. I'm gonna save that for a second. Um, so tonight, I believe I saw Jake Gyllenhaal, and he was at the 7-Eleven on Simmons by DQ, and he was in another body, but he sounded Chicago. And this black man was walking out, and he kind of looked at me like he was shocked. And then I kind of looked at him like I was about to say something, and we just walked in, or I did. He was walking to his car. So then when I'm in there, I was able to get a refill, and then like this Jake guy who's kind of like bigger, but like still looked like him a little bit, just a tad, but like had the vibe of Jake Gyllenhaal. And then like he said, I want a Dutch. And she's like, how many? He's like, just one, just one. And like, he said just one like that. And so then I walked out, and then I went to the gas station over by where the cool little spot for like Netflix DVDs is, because I thought that I should go there because on the radio was this hype song that was like it's an older song, and it was like it ends with "Don't be messing with my business, my business. Don't be messing with my business, my business." And I didn't know what that meant exactly. So like I'm already at the gas station, and I tried my green card because I'm thinking I got to go to the beach, and I'm thinking I got to go swim in the beach, and then so it got denied though. So then I went over here to this new place where they had Core Mark. I found this out last night from somebody who looked like Ryan, my cousin, but I think it was deception, and I don't think it was David. And like body hopping, I don't think it was, but they were really trying for that it was, and they were going from Core Mark products to now they have um food quality or something. I forget what they have now, but like I don't know if it really mattered because we already went past that. But so he's like, look, man, like it's the guy that's real cool. He's like, look, man, yeah, they're doing all this, and I was like, well, the beer cave is the coolest part, and I put it over there. I didn't say beer cave, but I was like, that's cool over there, and he's like, yeah, that's the best part, and so then I got this Dutch, and I'm just having one, and then what happened yesterday was I was getting ready to go over to White Castle, and then um well then I thought about it, and I'm like, no, that's not, we don't need to do that. And I like it goes off a taste too in these things. Like the White Castle gives me indigestion sometimes. So that's how I knew like maybe that's not the best bet right now. It's not just thinking about the name of the restaurant. It's actually how it tastes to me. And like that, that because all I eat is that stuff. But even within that stuff, it's like, I'm pretty picky about like what I'm going to have, and like and my mom's food, like if it looks a certain way, I'll have it. Like there's a little bit of that Ben W, that I'm like I can go either way with some of it, but um yeah, like it's not all bad, but I am picky like that. But and then like how it actually tastes and the texture, how it all blends together. So so I was like, no. So then I pulled off right there on Rancho at the Popeyes, and I went to the gas station right next door. And I got um these potato chips, and they're actually called potato skins, I think, and they're from TGI Fridays. and I got the chili ones. They're like chili cheese or something. They're like chili. And I got that. And then I went over to Popeyes. Now I had my cup with me, and I think it was the Tropicana cup, or it might have been a big gulp or something from one of the gas stations. And um, I got for free a fruit punch. It's called Hawaiian Punch, which was red, and I got with that a Fanta, not the strawberry, the orange, and I got the orange Fanta, and then I got 5 strips, spicy, and they were really good. I didn't get fries. I did not get fries, and I had them with sweet heat sauce. That's the only sauce I had. And man, it was good. I'll tell you what, it was good, man. And then also when I got home, and my mom was on my case because she saw the beers, because I'm thinking from that Carl's Jr. with the cops surrounding me, I'm thinking like, yeah, they all lit up basically, but they didn't do anything, but still they were all around me, man, and they were like blocking me in kinda. But I could, people could still drive. It's just that's how it was. And so I'm thinking I got to do that for 4 days out, Alex. And then I'm thinking Alex was that he saved me somehow. It was like this big save that he did and sacrificed himself and was fried like Daniel Stern. I'm thinking all this crazy stuff about Alex. I mean, I can't figure it out, man. He's body hopping, he's doing all this advanced stuff, but he's still like in the deal. So I'm thinking all this crazy stuff about Alex, like, and then I'm thinking I got to help him somehow. I'm like, how can I get him out? And then I'm just like, I don't know. So I've been drinking a little bit, just a couple Genesees, before an '89, or to kind of, or before a video, a music, and so just within the last 2 weeks, basically, just like a couple days. Um, so then they saw the beers in the trash. I didn't shove them down in there. So I get home and I'm thinking my parents left, and they're like in Lexington um because Saving Private Ryan punched out, Gone in 60 Seconds or something. I'm like, all this crazy stuff happened, and like they're gone. They left. So then it's like BA and my dad have been like fleeing the scene each time this happens. And then Mr. T or somebody will be like, something's going on, but really nothing's happening. They're making it look like it is through a Moab. They're using that Moab. So then like um so then uh my mom's like, "What's all that?" And she's like, "You need to get home now." And that was right after I had Arby's, and I thought that was a first fruit. I'm like, Arby's was just a first fruit. I got mozzarella sticks and a cheese roast beef and didn't eat it all because it was kind of nasty. And so then she's like, "You need to get home now. We need to talk." So then I go over to Craig, In and Out, and get a free Coke and then go home. And I'm thinking, I don't know. So then like I sit down and I insult Mitch and Don like on accident. I say, because she's all like, we should have a normal conversation, when she started off horrible. And I'm like, do you want me to say yes ma'am like Mitch? And I kind of like looked up. I'm like, yes ma'am like Mitch. And she like had this nasty look on her face, and um I, or just, downtrodden, didn't know what to say or something. And I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. So then I'm thinking, deal prudently. I'm thinking, deal prudently. So then, today, um, So then today we do that the flush without it being Greek, because I was gonna go with the Greek of what we went with today. I was gonna go with the Greek. I hadn't even looked at the Hebrews. Then I looked at the Hebrew. I'm like, we're using that. I'm like, we're using that, man. So uh, yeah, and I think I did that. I did that here. I did that over there. There's people here now, but I did that over there, and then flushed it. And that was before the that was before Texas today. The elementary, which was horrible. God have mercy on that whole situation. But so um, yeah, Mr. T helped a lot. I mean, everybody helped a lot. Kind of getting it to how can this sound normal? How can this sound okay? It was kind of like director's commentary a little bit, like what do we need to do here? To kind of get it to sound like it's not over the top. And um, so there was some input that I used, and then also just kind of free vibe and kind of like chilling out with these. I had a couple Dutches like last night or the night before, and like I just kind of chilling out, so you don't sound like like scaring everybody. Um so kind of did that, and then um let me see. So then I'm thinking exalted and extolled was something today. I'm like, that was something with the E today, I think, where it was like she thought one thing, but it was another or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was like EX. Um, EX alt ed. Man, I forget. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what it was, but I thought it was today. So then I'm like, I think very high is next, and then um, that's as far as I got. Um, so I'm gonna light this now, and I guess we'll get it on. We'll get it on here. I don't know. Okay, I got it lit. Yeah, I got it lit. There's just a little bit left. It's just a Dutch. So, um, yeah, don't be scared. I was thinking, cause me and David went first, and I'm thinking it's me, right? I'm thinking I just did this, Joseph Benjamin, and then that was David. Um, so, and that might have been an 89, an 89 that was an actual 89 of Benjamin. That's how crazy that was. That's how crazy that was. That's how crazy that was. That might have been an 89 of an 89 of Benjamin that read as David, was for David, but was for both. So, but I don't know. That might be going too crazy. So then, so, um, man, this Dutch is good. I got to charge my phone. I'm sorry. 15%. Uh, so then he got night. So then today, I think we got day. But don't look. The 1517 to Paris, Clint Eastwood would not have made the movie if there wasn't something about that. Sealant, Eastwood, that's not me. That's not me being prideful, man, or anything like that. All glory to God, man. I couldn't have done anything without God, man. He could have just had me be. It could have been a crooked serpent, even more crooked than I already am. You know, who knows? Who knows? Um. So, Eastwood is. I'm just trying to think. EA and ST. EA and ST. EAST BC. BC. Hook AM is Bond. Hook AM is Bond 4. Hook AM is Bond 4. Hook AM is Bond. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. Shoot, man. Man, whoa. Whoa. Man, whoa. Mitch, man, Mitch. He had the unforgivable. He had all those. And then I had them, man, in mine Blake's collection. I was the one who got those. I got a few of them, and I did. I cherished those, man. I did, and um, some of them I didn't even watch yet, you know. But and Gran Torino I had planned right after right after they were you know, I was in the principal's office and they almost put me away. That was the first time. And I went down to the river and had that playing. And my brother was like, my brother's loins, man, were like, he left a voicemail. So, and then that was the other thing was I saw um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but not David. But not David, man. Because David is because David is Zion. That's what it is. He's Zion. You know? I put all this in the text to the women, man. I did. I put all that in there. The albino, the taverns, the blacks. I put it all in there, and uh, I'm worried about Cody, man. I don't know if I did enough. I feel like Matt Damon. I don't know if I did enough to. I don't know. And they said, "Come on." When I had that non-Sahara, I'm worried. I don't know because I cut him out, you know, and I hope that was the right thing to do. And Doctor Strange said he made the only call he had. That's what Doctor Strange said, man. And he came out of he was with the flock of the Arabs, and Jack Black was too. Jack Black was too, man. And Jack Black, he had so many of the story within story of death within death stacked on top that he was able to do another thing. That's what Jack Black did, man. And that was cool. And you see Christian Bale is going to be in one now as another hero, and then I think Jack Black will too. I'm gonna try to get him too, and now it sounded crazy, but and then uh what were we talking about? Um Man, I forgot. Oh yeah, Nagasaki and Hiroshima is French translated. We were right. We were right about the translation. That it was French. It could be God willing, man. God willing, you know. And he's been lit for 5 summers. He's been lit longer than that, man. Because he's been mobbing. He was 50 years old. God's having mercy on me, man. He was 50, and he's like, when I turn 50, I'm gonna inherit it all. And God willing, man, God willing, for my brothers, for everybody, all my brothers, and so um, yeah, that's what I think that is. So, and then she said she's a little bit worried, and I got on there for the 52. I got the 26 on there. So, um, if y'all can like ease the tension on that a little bit, that would help out a lot. It's just like the Bach tune is what I'm talking about, and there's got to be something to that, man. They're smarter than landing on a day like that. They're smarter than that, man. Like there's got to be something to that Bach tune, and hopefully with some new information that'll come out or something that will nail it, or I don't know. But all right, thank you.